Paul, you're the CTO of Anonyme Labs. Why are you guys so cool? What should people know about you guys? Where do you guys come from?
So we started actually about 10 years ago now. In fact, I've just been there about 10 years, and the whole purpose of Anonymy right from the first day was to say we recognize that users are pretty unsafe online. And what I mean, you can do that from a couple of different perspectives, but one perspective is just that you give out all your personal data. It's owned by the data brokers. They're selling it. They're exploiting that data, and you really are in a pretty unprotected place when you're online. So Anonymy Labs was created to make you safer and more private online. So you could control your access to, control access to your personal data, that you could give more protection for the user. So when they went out online, so we can't all go and live in a cabin in the woods, but we need to live online. And so if you want to be online, let's be safe. And the early concept that we have was this concept of personas, is to say, don't go out with just as Paul, go out with these different personas and access different resources with those different personas. And it stops that tracking of you across the internet. And you can create a persona. Let's say you want to sell something. You create a persona, you sell that item, you delete that persona, create a new persona for a different job. So that was the fundamental concept that we started the company with.
So really quick, I'd like to hear, it sounds like you're helping individuals, consumers like myself, but
Yes.
how does Anonyme Labs support both the consumer, and how can you utilize the tools that you're providing for me to support a business?
Well, you do actually. We found that when we started, we're really looking at that consumer. We wanted to support everyday users, right? So what we did is built mobile applications that allow you to create personas, and the application's called MySudo. But we quickly found that people actually used it for business purposes as well. So I'll give you an example. So, you're a plumber, you might actually have three different businesses there. So you create three different personas for interacting with customers. And what it means by creating a different persona is we allow you to create a different phone number for that persona, a different email address. You can create virtual credit cards. You can have a different browser. So you have all these different aspects, all the normal things that you do online, but you can have a set of identity attributes for that persona, which is different for a different persona. So even a lot of small businesses use a MySudo application to protect themselves between those different parts of their business. So they know when someone's calling, it's the gas side of the business, not the plumbing side of the business.